Oh. 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 Okay, Covenant's up for grabs. Just kick him. Don't let him grab that shit. Oh, wait, why is it not? Is it fading? Oh, that's the fake one, right? No, wait.
The purple! What's going on?
No, the fake one was the yellow. No, actually, not a fake one. Wait, no, it's like legit. I guess they, wait. Huh. Wait. So the purple covenant just faded? How come we just let him get all the covenants back? Oh, come on!
Hey! Get back here! Shit!
Well, what was everyone else doing? Hello? At least, like,
the covenants.
Okay, at least show the perspective of them with their knee to the ground, like all tired and shit. To at least like give us like, let us like suspend some disbelief of like, okay, no, they're like dead tired from fighting against Zenin and Iron Mask. Sure. Bad writing. Like, bro, we did all this, had the whole thing with Figue, and we just let him snatch it? Like, did no one raise up a fucking gun? Like, did Arrow or Saizo not pick up their fucking gun? Did Milady not throw some kind of projectile? Because, you know, she probably has some throwing knife stored away or some shit. I don't know, man. And, like, or I don't know, maybe Ringo can make some noise or some shit. I don't know. Just anyone do something. What?
Hey, we still managed to beat Zenin. I'd call that a win.
Or at least like show everyone battered and bruised with like their like clothes torn or something. I don't know, like let her see some battle damage. At least make it believable that they couldn't just up and get up. It's like, hey, we're just fine to like sweep into the side and just take the covenants for ourselves or some shit.
But more importantly,
What's going on? Figue?
Thank you, Ash. You gave us the opening we needed against Iron Mask.
Not a big deal. I was just doing my own thing.
Even so, thank you for being so brave.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm still preoccupied with just.
Figue!
I'm still preoccupied with Iron Mask just making out with the, or just getting out with the covenants like that. Like, oh my god.
You don't have to shout, Ringo. I can hear you.
I finished my drink while this cutscene's going on.
Then don't just ignore me!
I prioritized thanking Ash. I suspected that I would miss the opportunity to do so if I answered your question first.
Figue. You're not dead?
You don't have to hold on to that body. I'm not in there anyway.
So...
Then what is this body?
It's a remotely controlled proxy. You could say I took some inspiration from Mimi.
you actually made the babe drone?
Saizo! Saizo, piece of shit.
Yes. Do you recall my first operation as Mimi, when Saizo proposed a certain alternate form for my recon drone?
Yeah, I remember.
Ever since then, I've been working on this plan to engineer a second body for myself.
Ah, okay.
Why?
Because of the Covenant. I anticipated that continuing to travel unguarded with a Covenant at stake would pose significant risk. To mitigate that risk, I had the idea to create another body. A familiar form with simplified functions. And above all, one I could pilot remotely.
Without telling me?
Yeah.
Without telling you.
Oh, Figue gonna get slapped.
Come on, guys. Let's focus on the fact that Figue's safe, okay?
Hey, Figue. Your Covenant seemed to sap away Zenin's power. What happened?
I knew you'd be up against a powerful foe. With the worst case scenario in mind, I decided I'd come up with a fallback plan.
All on your own?
Zenon was using the Covenants to amplify his already considerable combat abilities. He'd focused all their power to that singular function.
Yeah, I think Victor said something like that too.
Right. And that connection, between his own latent strength and the Covenant's maximizing his potential, that was the real source of his power. With that in mind, I concocted a virus with the sole purpose of severing that link, and implanted it into the Yellow Covenant.
You could just put a virus into some kind of supernatural covenant thingy and be like, okay. Okay. I don't know how that works.
Both were then transferred into the decoy body, which I built using components from my actual form.
Digital life forms can just do things. Yeah.
And when he took the Covenant from you, that was your perfect chance to activate it.
There was no way to prove it would work. I couldn't guarantee the virus would even affect him, so I'd only intended it as a last resort.
Wow. I mean, seriously, Figue, that's downright devious. Never would have thought you had it in you.
Well, I couldn't risk losing you and everyone else after all. Besides which, it wasn't through my efforts alone. I'd never have come up with it without your combat data from the last fight with Zenon.
I don't want modesty, lady. I want an explanation. How'd you beat the system? I want cheat codes too. Let me in on this.
I want cheat codes too.
Some answers would be great, but we need a plan fast. Iron Mask's got the Yellow Covenant now. That means he has all of them, doesn't it? I don't know if we've got time to waste here.
Well,
That's not a problem, Arrow. Iron Mask only has 4 Covenants, including the Yellow. The situation is still dire. But Iron Mask has also lost Zenon. That has to be a significant blow to his ambitions. Not out of the fight
so
yet.
wait. So when the purple Evangelate is like legit gone, it's not like some kind of it disappears and it's like gone to some other random location or some Dragon Ball BS in a way, if you will. So it's just gone?
But then, where's the last Covenant?
Yeah. Okay, Arrow's getting to the point.
I've already identified the bearer of the final Covenant.
Wait, did it just fade away into... Wait.
How?
I managed to extract that information from Mangetsu's smartphone.
Huh.
But before we discuss that further, let's all get back to safety.
Fair enough. Hey, thank you for the full heal, by the way.
Farewell.
Oh my god. Okay, but before that, let's go back to Axis real quick. Please tell me I can get my 6th skill slot.
What do you desire, Ringo? New function.
There we go. Also, what's the other ones? Critical stack. Okay.
I'm curious.
Oh, finally, 6th skill slot, thank you. Oh my god. Now I can actually grind and fuse to my heart's content now. I don't know what goes through the demons' minds when they're fused. As far as I can tell, it doesn't really bother them that much. Personally, though, I'd rather die. Fair enough, but wait. If we fuse you and Saizo, we might get a well-balanced guy out of it. Damn!
Hey, come on.
Please don't. Though, I guess demons aren't that different from people. They've all got their own values.
That's true.
Yeah, and it's hard enough for humans to understand each other, but demons and humans? That's gonna be a hard gap to cross.
What do you desire, Ringo? What do you desire, Ringo? In the name of evolution.
Oh my god, finally.
Updating definition.
Yeah, you can fuse humans and demons together? Aww. They fuse humans and demons in SNT1? Ah, there's the hug.
Welcome back, everyone.
Are you okay? Are you hurt at all?
They fused the family dog with a human. Oh god. Oh no.
You worry too much. I assume you're all hungry? I have a meal ready and waiting.
Yo, pizza! And why the hell is there a jar of mayonnaise? Oh hell yeah, pizza! Huh, where's
Hey.
Saizo?
Where's Saizo?
No, my question exactly. Oh wait. Oh, they fused the family dog with a demon. Oh.
Now that I think about it, he left and never came back.
Oh, wait, wasn't that the one you said became, no, wait. Did it turn into Cerberus or some shit? I forget.
Typical Saizo. I'm gonna go out and find him.
Oh, the family dog with the demon did fuse into a Cerberus? Huh. You know, I'm kind of curious about SMT1. Huh. Oh, I can imagine going that far back in the SMT series. Oh god, I can only assume how rough it might be quality of life wise.
Ringo, that would be insensitive.
He's with Ash, remember? Use your head.
Yeah. Well, being with her's one thing. Leaving with her is another.
Oh, let them have their alone time. So, and after a time skip in SMT1, you get separated, and when you find it again, Cerberus remembers you? Oh, that's cool. Huh.
Don't worry. He wouldn't do that. I'm sure of it.
You really trust him, huh?
I do.
You know, you've changed too, Fig. I feel like I can talk to you.
That's only natural. I've tuned my thought process to match that of a human's.
No, not like that.
Di-
I can't really describe it, but it's almost like you've become more human since this all began.
Really? You think so? That makes me happy.
Huh. Oh. We couldn't just move the static piece of
More
pizza
human,
that everyone
huh?
picks up, huh?
All right.
Hey, don't put your fingers on the couch like that. You just held the pizza with it. Hey, Patchy, how you doing? Also, in SMT2, Cerberus still remembers its old master. Oh, that's some cool continuity.
Ringo, where are you taking Mimi?
You going to an orphanage with it?
We're gonna go do something human.
Do something human. Wait, what's that smile on Ringo's face? Oh.
A freelance devil summoner, huh?
It'd pay well, wouldn't it?
I thought you wanted to get out of all that.
Well, back then, I think I was so overloaded that I just kind of wanted an escape, you know?
Huh. Where have we heard this before?
And I mean, looking back on everything now, it's hard to know just what was really going on.
What do you mean?
It's just that the more I think about it, I wonder if I even wanted to leave summoning in the first place.
You're not worried about Phantom? I could always go with you, you know? The team would be alright without me.
I'll be fine. Iron Mask would probably kill me if I tried messing with Project C, but he's got no time to hunt down a traitor right now. Besides, I know you. You won't actually leave them.
So how about you join us? No.
That's not true.
Probably Saizo would probably deny that.
Yes, it is. If you were serious, you'd never put out the idea of coming with me. You'd just do it. You've got work to do, don't you? You said it yourself. You're a team. And I know you'd always ramble about your world of light, but this time I think you mean it. You even went as far as to drop that stupid "I'm immortal" line or whatever you said. So I guess I've finally started to come around to the idea. Maybe it's thanks to those friends of yours?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be waiting for you. So go on and take care of business.
Oh. Aww. He was over there still polishing the glass.
All right. Time to kick things up a notch.
Alright, Saizo. Okay, like...
Now you're my accomplice.
We're just like watching him. I guess he's so fixated on where he is right now.
Good for you, Ringo. Looks like Saizo won't be leaving after all.
Come on. You make it sound like I'm only acting out of self-interest.
I mean...
Well, aren't you?
I mean...
Are you messing with me? What's got you in such a good mood?
Who can say? At the very least, I'm happy everything's worked out between them.
Knew it. You wouldn't be acting like this for no reason. A call?
Oh.
Who is it from?
Oh, yeah?
Flamma.
Oh, Flamma.
She wants us to come to the Axis.
Aw.
I imagine she wants to talk about the contents of Mangetsu's smartphone.
You mean the info you dug up on the Purple Covenant? Guess you finally finished repairing it.
I did.
So who's got the Covenant then? You know, don't you?
Let's save it for when everyone is present. I'll go ahead and contact them now.
God. Let us know already, damn it. In due time, it's right there.
Welcome.
Hey,
Don't suppose there's any new dialogue, right? Are you gonna talk about the 12G phone? Oh my god, you're still talking about 12G.
Welcome.
Also, we got a ton of money. Okay, whenever we do advance the main story enough, we're finally going to have new armor. Please. I want more defense, god damn it. And I'm not at that point where I want to start fusing Matamas together for vitality. Let's see. Actually, maybe with how much damage I've been taking, maybe it actually is a good time to actually start making vitality incenses to permanently increase everyone's vitality stat. Go to the Axis. It's so weird, just like everyone just standing around the Axis like this.
I'm here.
that's everyone. Let's get right to it then. There's something I'd like to explain.
So you finished repairing the smartphone?
Yes, technically.
Technically. Wait, is it fixed or not?
I'll get to that. But I need to explain things in order. First, about the data I recovered. There was indeed data on the phone concerning the Purple Covenant. I'll summarize the contents.
Before you do, why meet here of all places?
So no one else can listen in?
Because the location is convenient.
Uh-huh.
Keep going, Figue.
Thank you, Flamma.
Right. I suppose I'll get straight to the point. The Purple Covenant is inside of you, Arrow.
Oh. Oh. How the fuck did it decide to disappear into Arrow?
Huh? Me?
Took a little second for you For you to realize it, huh?
Wait, didn't we watch that thing get destroyed or something? How did it end up inside him?
Let's hear what Figue has to say.
Arrow, you used to be one of Mangetsu's assistants during his research on the Covenants.
What?
Okay.
But shortly after you relocated, the Covenant research facility was raided. And by none other than Iron Mask. Among those present at the facility was Mangetsu, who held the Purple Covenant. His assistant, who held the Blue.
Okay.
And you, Arrow. You were there as well. But Mangetsu's assistant was killed by Iron Mask, and the Blue Covenant was taken.
So, what, can you link like a successor to the Covenant should someone die or some shit?
Mangetsu knew that it was only a matter of time before they came for the Purple Covenant too. So it was at that moment he chose to put 3 different branches of his research into practice.
3 different branches?
The first was the duplication of a covenant. The second was the transfer of a covenant. And the third was the sealing of a covenant.
What? Duplication, transfer, and sealing.
Following his own theory, Mangetsu duplicated the Purple Covenant. In other words, he made a copy, or to be even more precise, a dummy.
Oh.
After which, Mangetsu absorbed the dummy. He then concentrated the real Purple Covenant into his arm and cut it off, allowing it to transfer to you, Arrow.
Wait. Huh? So he absorbed the dummy, put the covenant into his arm, cut it off. Wait. Oh, wait, because Mangetsu was... Oh, right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can take a covenant just by hacking off a limb? The hell? I basically died for nothing then.
Saizo? God damn it, Saizo.
If you treat your will, or rather, your soul, as the core of the body's senses, then yes, it's possible, in theory. However, it would have required intense mental training to perform. You wouldn't have been able to learn it in just a day or 2.
Huh. So you need to like train how to concentrate a covenant to a specific spot to even perform this kind of a feat?
So by sacrificing his arm, he essentially tricked the Covenant. No, he tricked his own body into thinking it was dead.
Oh, wait. See again? So... duplication, transfer, and sealing. So he duplicated a covenant, concentrated into his arm. So by concentrating to his arm, he cut it off, and then because that's where his arm, well, no, wait, how do I word this to be simple enough for my small brain? Let me see. So then the Covenant thought his arm was his whole body, and since his arm got chopped off, then the Covenant thought the whole body was dead because they thought the whole body was the arm. And then then how did it go to Arrow? When did Mangetsu give up the... this is like during his whole research. Wait. Because like Mangetsu already lost his arm a while ago, but then at what time did they?
I referenced this theory when I transferred the Yellow Covenant to myself, too. And not only that, I'd never have been able to generate the virus without the findings Mangetsu left us.
Guess he technically got his revenge in the end then. Even dying couldn't stop his plans. No wonder they called him a legend. And that's why Mangetsu was keeping tabs on Arrow too. He was keeping track of the Purple Covenant.
Ah.
Correct. And this is also when I discovered that Zenin was only carrying the dummy Mangetsu created all that time ago. That's why I was able to give the Yellow Covenant to Iron Mask.
This also explains why the Purple Covenant disappeared despite them being indestructible. It's because it was never a covenant to begin with.
But wait, I can't have a covenant inside me. If I did, Figue or Zenon would have seen it.
That's where the third branch of Mangetsu's research comes into play. The sealing of a covenant.
Sealing?
After the covenant was transferred to you, Arrow, Mangetsu sealed it.
Are you kidding? Now it's like you can do just about anything you want with covenants.
That's our fault for making assumptions about them when we really didn't understand anything yet. This is the life's work of a true expert. We should be thankful someone put in the time and effort so we don't have to. Alright, Figue. What's next?
Right. It just so happens that when a covenant is sealed, it loses its light and can no longer be sensed from the outside.
Meaning the holder wouldn't be able to sense other covenants either, huh? But how does that relate to memory loss?
The exact cause is unclear, but it appears to be a side effect from the sealing. It seems this coincided with Mangetsu's goal to hide the covenant. Mangetsu's smartphone included details on the unsealing process as well, but unfortunately, I was unable to restore that data.
Ooh.
Oh.
So some things are impossible even for Ion.
When it comes to magic, very few actual experiences have been recorded. Even with my abilities, I couldn't approximate the data gaps left by the damage.
But we can't just give up. Right, Figue?
Right. If we could observe Mangetsu sealing the Purple Covenant inside of Arrow for ourselves, then we would have the actual experience we need. That should be enough to replicate the unsealing process.
By unsealing the Covenant, Arrow's memories will return, and the Soul Matrix will normalize.
Ah, so that's why we're here. So we gotta operate on Arrow's soul again. Makes sense.
Operate?
That's fine.
So, how are we supposed to view Arrow's lost memories?
We'll create a temporary bridge across the memory gap. We can then try to access the memories on the other side.
There was a weird gap that only appeared in Arrow's soul matrix. But there was no way across, no matter where I looked.
Oh, you're right. Wasn't that on the... Wait, wasn't that on the first... Or was that on the first floor?
I bet that's where we find the path to those memories on the Purple Covenant. Do you remember that one time when I collapsed?
Yeah, it was right after I came back to life. It was pretty freaky.
That was caused by Arrow's missing memories too, wasn't it?
Affirmative.
So, what are the risks?
Building a temporary bridge is an untested measure. It is currently unclear what potential effects this could have on Arrow's mind. And of course, the same risk applies to Ringo as well, since her mind is linked to his.
Great, so it's a total shot in the dark. What's the plan, Ringo?
Break the seal. Keep it as is. Okay, in the meta sense, you know, we gotta get Arrow's soul level up. Break it.
We break the seal. That runs us the risk of getting discovered, but it also allows us to track down Iron Mask. But, having said that, this is about you, Arrow, so I think you should be the one to decide.
Could I have some time to think about it? This is a lot to take in all at once. I need to clear my head.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's regroup later then.
Ah.
Ringo?
The restoration of the combi previously recovered has been completed. Ringo, in order to prevent further obstruction to Ion's data collection efforts, we request that you slay the target demon. A Babel Shard? Hopes, Dreams, and Ion. Level 46?
Let me explain.
It's the last target of the comp's previous owner, Akira. Pazuzu the Vile. Oh. Having consolidated various data, Ion has determined that this is the source of all the interference. According to legend, Pazuzu possesses a most malevolent nature and reigns over the southeastern wind. Legend also claims that he is a demon lord who kills humans via possession, by which he drives his victims mad to the point of suicide. Though his intentions are unknown, there is no question that he has interfered with our objectives. Based on the data retrieved from Akira's comp, we've determined that Pazuzu can be found at Tower C of the Ozaki Hope Towers.
Understood?
Location for Tower C was found in the comp's memory. It should prove useful. Receive the bloody comp. Now we can go to Tower C. Once you're finished with the comp, it may be best to return it to its rightful owner. No doubt you feel it as well. We're getting closer to accomplishing our mission.
Urgent action required.
It'd be wise to take care of this matter and any other unfinished business sooner rather than later. Ah. So what you're telling me is this is something we should do to raise a certain ending flag, I would imagine.
Am I clear? Urgent action.
Interesting. Go to the safe house and decide your next move. Okay, I want to do side quests, but at the same time, it'll be best if we can just keep the cutscenes rolling until we unlock the next story dungeon. Or it's a warning that the end is near. Probably. But let's just keep going with the cutscenes. Although, there's no way the end could be near for only level 40. We're only level 43. No freaking way.
Hey,
Unless they have
wait.
one hell of a post
Something's
game.
been bugging me. Based on what Figue was saying, Iron Mask should have had the Blue Covenant, right? But Zenin had the blue. We all saw that. And Iron Mask is obviously still alive.
Yeah, that. Yeah, so either the end is legitimately near and the post game is gonna be huge. If like let's say theoretically the game ends around level 60-ish. That, or they'll do something absolutely evil and just drive up, and I mean drive up the level curve as you go through the dungeon. So like, okay, we start at level 50 here for the final dungeon. There's a ton of floors, and then for one floor you go from like level 50 average to 60, then 70 for the other floor. No, that'd be way too evil to have that much of a level jump. Level 60 plus is a decent bar for S&T games to end around there. I guess I'll have to see.
So how did he transfer the Covenant to Zenin? Did he use some fancy trick like Mangetsu?
That seems unlikely. Mangetsu's research on the Covenants was extensive and complex, as was his understanding of the mind, memory, and other abstractions.
Final dungeon, just Granblue's Tower of Babel. We're gonna have to fight naked Beelzebub for Granblue.
It would have been extremely difficult for Iron Mask to match his level of understanding in a single year alone.
It's a 99 floor dungeon like the Mystery Dungeon games. Don't remind me of Zero Isle. Oh my god, I never made it, or what was it? I always kept dying within like, I think it was like the first 10 or 20 floors of Zero Isle when I played Explorers of Darkness. Those places kicked my ass. Like, no matter which direction of Zero Isle I went to, like, it kicked my ass in every direction. Oh my god. Like, I was legit curious on, like, how to beat it, but oh my god. Because, like, starting off in some places at just level 1 with only, like, my MC solo, I'm just like, oh god, how do you do this shit? Because I feel like the fights I did take, it was like near impossible. Or you had to get like some very lucky initial levels to even have the run like go forward. I'm not Musashi, I never reached 0. Oh my god. But yeah. Oh my god, like the Zero Isle haunts me to this day. Man, if I could, I would love to get a copy of like Explorers of the Sky and replay Mystery Dungeon. Because like, I really like that, what was it, that part of the mystery, or what was it, these versions of the Mystery Dungeon games. Like Darkness, Time, and Sky. I've only played Darkness, so I never saw the additional or changed content of Sky, but
But how'd he transfer his Covenant to the Zoma then?
Iron Mask we know is a fake? Oh. Zenin killed Iron Mask? Sheer willpower. Well, applying the same principle, then it would have to be fake.
Maybe the Iron Mask we know is a fake. That's assuming it was the real Iron Mask who killed Mangetsu's assistant and got the Blue Covenant in the first place.
Assuming it was the real Iron Mask that killed Mangetsu's assistant and got the Blue Covenant.
She's right. The real Iron Mask is already dead. The man behind that mask now is an imposter.
Oh. No one say it. No, just kidding.
Man, how many plot twists is this now?
So the real Iron Mask is already dead.
So it really was true.
That would explain a lot of things.
Yeah. The discrepancy between the Iron Mask that Melody kept going over, and also how, like, ferocious Melody was in attacking Iron Mask during the earlier engagements. Astolfo, goddammit! Yeah, because like with how fondly Melody remembers Iron Mask, the real one, especially with the Soul Matrix stuff where they're, you know, at one point lying in bed and just talking and all that, and like the more innocent, goofy side of Iron Mask versus the more like cold-blooded, like ruthless Iron Mask that we've seen. Huh.
It happened before you Agents of Ion showed up. Iron Mask suddenly stopped seeing me in person.
Probably because you'd instantly see he didn't have the Blue Covenant anymore.
Oh, right.
That, and he probably knew he couldn't keep up the charade in front of me.
So that's why you were on the run from Phantom.
Yes. I wanted my Covenant to go to my Iron Mask. No one else.
To my Iron Mask.
But if you knew that this whole time, why didn't you say anything?
All you needed to know was that Iron Mask was gathering the Covenants, and he needed to be stopped. Am I wrong? As long as you've got all the actors and props you need. Nobody cares who's wearing the costumes, right?
So the reason you're going after Iron Mask is...
I will make him pay. But that doesn't matter right now. We were discussing what we do about the Purple Covenant. What's it going to be, Arrow?
I think I want to try Flamma's idea. Saizo asked about potential risks to unsealing the Covenant. It sounds like there might not be any real benefit to it anyway. But I need to know why I'm here. Why I'm alive. I think if I'm going to see this fight through, I have to do this.
Alright. Then let's head to the Soul Matrix.